And then, of course, we have those team dances. Team Nightmare and Team Who You Gonna Call? Let's talk about the Team Nightmare because they went up first. It was Nick, Tamar, Andy, and Hayes. And I gotta tell you, I said this had Sharna written all over it. Like, I just felt like Sharna was like choreographing it.
But it had Allison too, because Allison and tables.
Allison loves her tables.
Loves tables. So I was like, oh, it had to be part of her.
Choreographed very well for the camera too. I thought it felt theatrical for us at home.
I mean, they used the entire space. They used every single stage, like all the floor. Like it was very well thought out.
Those costumes were killer.
Yeah, that was sick.
It was, and. We had to kind of, I stepped out for All Access because the Vine Star was commenting on the group number. So I watched from an audience perspective. The first Team Nightmare were facing the front. And Team Ghostbusters, they were facing the stage. So we kind of had a side back view. So from that point of view, it wouldn't be fair to compare them. But in terms of what I saw on the screen, Team Nightmare slated, it was such an easy, it wasn't even close.
I agree.
Team Nightmare was just...
They were sharp and they were
That was
clean.
a Broadway number.
Yeah,
that was a Broadway number, goes to Broadway, and they would get a standing ovation. That was fantastic.
Yeah, they killed it. It was so fun to watch. I could definitely watch that again a few times, actually. But I will say, in Derek's blog, he did say he wished he had gotten that song.
No, that's the thing. That song, that Ghostbusters song, it's got that
what are you
same
gonna do?
beat the entire time. And like the Nightmare Before Christmas song is just really cool.
I remember well.
Because in season 3, I had Monique Coleman, the Disney star from High School Musical, and we had Ghostbusters Cha-Cha by ourselves, not even a group, by ourselves, and it's just...
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. And it's 80s. It's that 80s like synthesized music. Yeah. So
I will give Ghostbusters, or Who You Gonna Call?
Who You Gonna Call?
Yeah. That last lift with Alexa,
that was sick.
That was boom. That was fantastic.
And how about Carlos and all those lifts on the hoverboard? I thought that was impressive. That's not easy balancing and everything else.
That's kind of fun because everybody, all the young celebrities and pros were fighting at McCadden. Who is going to actually be able to use them in one of their numbers?
Yeah, because they wanted to one week, and then I think something got switched out last minute.
Yeah, Derek and Bindi wanted to do it, and then Carlos in the end, and Witney got it, and in the beginning, Lindsay got it as a ghost. Which was
right.
That was sick.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, there were some really cool elements to it. It's hard because it is, you don't think about the music choices have affect so much, and then when you come out strong with Team Nightmare, and then you're like, who are you gonna call?
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay,
they should have put the Ghostbusters first.
Yeah.
Also, the content, they had a few moments that were just entrance and exits, while the other were very creative. The content was literally from the beginning to end. There was never a dull moment.
Yeah. And people were off time in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and God bless, like, whomever.
It was Alek. Sorry to call him out.
And then Bindi was like, it was me, I'm sorry. And I'm like, God bless you, girl. You are so cute. Just like accepting, who knows to accept responsibility at 17? Nobody, you don't learn that till you're like 35. And I was like, this girl, like, come on. You're like just this little ball of sunshine. I want to take you home and just squeeze you, you know?
In the beginning, when I met her,
now you're Southern.
I know.
when we all met at GMA, when they announced the cast, I had no idea how to take Bindi. Yeah. I thought,
That's hilarious.
But then when I got to know her, I'm like, wow, no, that girl, that's Bindi. Sincere. That's not that's not a Disney princess. Nope. That is just her and her mom. She got that from her mom and probably her dad, but never met him. Mm-hmm. What a love. I love Bindi, and if she wins, she deserves it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that.
Her.
I love that. Yeah.